Hello there, you're watching Breaking Views on NDTV. I'm Maha Siddiqui. As the year draws to a close, the race to two important elections is picking pace, Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh. So while the Congress seems to be giving the BJP a strong fight in Himachal Pradesh, can the same be said for Gujarat? The answer appears to be no. So while the BJP has put up brand Modi in his home state as a star campaigner and their chief ministerial candidate also looks pretty much clear, the Aam Aadmi Party has also strengthened its pitch with not just a chief ministerial face that has been introduced to the public last week, but also its party convener Arvind Kejriwal leading the charge from the front. Now, compare this lineup with the Congress party, where star campaigner Rahul Gandhi is missing in action. Though he will campaign in Himachal Pradesh tomorrow, there's no word yet on Gujarat. The party says that it is campaigning on the ground, door to door, which is being referred to as a silent campaign, but they believe this is going to be effective. This even as Prime Minister Modi is expected to hold about 20 rallies in Gujarat in November. And on all the top leaders of the party will be out in full force as the party claims that it will better its best record in the state. Rahul Gandhi, who had invested himself in Gujarat in 2017, had seen the results as well, with the BJP being restricted to 99 seats, its lowest in 2 decades. So is the Congress squandering off the gains that it made earlier on? Is it giving a silent walkover to the BJP this time? And if so, why? Here's our panel lineup this evening. Rohan Gupta, Congress spokesperson; Asif Bamla, BJP spokesperson; Priyanka Kakkar, Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson; Ajay Ummat, group editor, Ahmedabad Mirror; and Sanjay Kumar, professor, CSDS, political analyst and psephologist. Rohan Gupta, coming first to you. Many political analysts believe that instead of capitalizing on the gains of 2017, the Congress is squandering off the gains by this low-key campaign that it has undertaken in Gujarat. Can you explain why this sort of a campaign has been undertaken by the party, even when you have a new, so to speak, kid on the block, the Aam Aadmi Party?
See, I am happy that our opponents are overconfident. And let me tell you, Congress is not giving any silent walkover. Our campaign is silent. We are going door to door. We have already released the 8 promises which we are going to the people, and you know they are about the people of Gujarat. It's not about the media hype. It is not about the big things. Let me tell you, in 2017, when everybody has written Congress off with only 36 seats in all the surveys, we reached to 77 seats. How? We kept our campaign local. Again, we are keeping our campaign local. All our local leaders, they are going to Sankalp Yatra right now in across the Gujarat, touching around 175 constituencies. Let me tell you, the kind of response we are getting in each of the constituency is amazing, because people are fed up with BJP, people are fed up with Aam Aadmi Party. What they are doing is they are not talking about people of Gujarat. They are talking about themselves. Mr. Modi gave new slogan today that, okay, main banaviyu Gujarat. It's not about individual. It is about 6.5 crores Gujarati who have built up Gujarat. And Morbi incident, I think, the last nail in the coffin of BJP's arrogance, that even after 7-8 days, they have not taken any concrete action on any of the person who is responsible for the incident. What Gujarat has got in 27 years. So people of Gujarat, they clearly understand what is writing on the wall. For last 27 years, if you see the fag end of the election, BJP used to raise communal issue or emotional issue and take the election away. But this time, even that is not going to be possible, because people of Gujarat, they have already made up their mind, and there is strong undercurrent in favor of Congress, which we will see on 8th of December.
All right. Sanjay Kumar, in this age of social media, are you convinced with this argument that Rohan Gupta is giving? Sanjay Kumar, are you there with us, sir? All right, we don't seem to have Sanjay Kumar. We'll go back to him in a bit. Asif Bamla, coming to you. Is the Congress's low-key campaign or the entry of AAP giving the BJP the confidence of being able to make it an even bigger victory this time?
You see, normally on any poll-borne straight, the workers, the candidate, the entire infrastructure expects its star campaigner to be there with them, to stand with them shoulder to shoulder. And because that's a very challenging point, you see. Whether you win, you lose, that's a secondary part of it. But an election is an election where with your leaders presence also the confidence enhances. You see Modi ji, you see the electoral mechanism the Bharatiya Janata Party exhibits in all states. I mean, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh are, of course, the upcoming ones. But you see the way the confidence they induce in their workers. You see, with the politicians going there, the candidates. You see the level you see of fighting the election enhances. You see, and I see that they've understood maybe that they have lost these battles and they don't seem to get anything much out of it because they know that the ground is with the Bharatiya Janata Party. You see, they have tried their best.
That's not the assessment of the Congress party. They are saying despite this low-key campaign, we will make it big.
They have highlighted Morbi, they've highlighted everything. They've done to the fullest. And now Aam Aadmi Party is also there in the fray, and they're also doing all the efforts. But let me tell you, Gujarat's victory is this year. This time is going to be a much bigger victory than last year, because I'll tell you on ground, 5 years the Honorable Prime Minister, the Home Minister Amit Shah ji, the Chief Minister there, have worked consistently on ground. We have not worked on optics.
So that's the aim of the BJP. Asif Vamla, can I interrupt you, sir? That certainly is the aim of the BJP. But the point that you made, I want to take that thought forward. I'll come back to you. That every party worker expects their biggest leaders to be around for campaigning. Ajay Umat, in the age of social media as well, are you then, and with the arguments that Asif Bamla has given, convinced with the arguments of the Congress party that a low-key campaign will take them forward?
My observation is that, Congress party is now focusing only on 127 seats in Gujarat. They are not focusing, and anybody can get this impression, gather an impression like I am sitting in Ahmedabad. I will also feel that, there is no campaign or no hoardings or boards, and Congress is very weak in social media. Let me tell you, Aam Aadmi Party is way ahead of Congress Party and is equally doing well with Bharatiya Janata Party. So Aam Aadmi Party is, optic wise, if you see, Aam Aadmi Party is doing very good in Gujarat. But having said that, Congress party is focusing on 127 seats only, because Congress party knows that, in metro cities like Ahmedabad, Baroda, Surat, Rajkot, Jamnagar, they are nowhere in competition with Bharatiya Janata Party, and the lead of Bharatiya Janata Party is ranging from 56,000 to 1,16,000. That is the highest lead of Chief Minister. So what they are doing, last time election also, when Congress party was doing very well, out of 55 seats of Ahmedabad, Baroda, Surat and Rajkot, BJP got 44. That means the strike rate of BJP was more than 80%, whereas Congress did very well. Out of rest of the 127 seats, Congress got 70 seats. So Congress thinks that if we can do well in tribal area, in central Gujarat, in north Gujarat, in coastal belt of Saurashtra, let us focus there. And Congress is focusing only on caste factor, that is Badam. That is a new formula they had given. Badam means Bakshi Panch, that is OBC, then Adivasi, that is tribal, then D for Dalit, A for Anjana Patel and Ahir community votes, and M for Muslims. So Congress is focusing on 55 seats where, Muslim voters are more than 10%. So Congress is very, and they know that if we bring Rahul, then all BJP leaders will say, Rahul Baba, do this rule. It's better that, you go for 127 seats, and all this Parivartan Yatras and Gaurav Yatra is only in that rural area only. So I think that
So basically the bottom line of what you're saying is that more than optics, they are looking at a strategy. Priyanka Kakkar, do you think optics is just as important as strategy? Because that's what your party is largely relying on. The Chief Minister of Delhi is campaigning in Gujarat. Of course, he's also the party convener. But most analysts believe that the votes will be drawn out of the Congress's kitty and not the BJP's. So are all these optics, so to speak, largely to gain from the Congress and not give a challenge to the BJP?
Good evening, Maha. Congress is absolutely obsolete as a party now. When we talk about Gujarat, in the past 4 years, 20 of their MLAs from Congress have migrated to the BJP. In the past 15 years, 77 of them MLAs in Gujarat have shifted to the BJP. It is not the same Congress that it was in 2017. It's a very different Congress this time. Then again, 277 seats Congress did not even contest during the municipal elections and gave a clean clean walkover to the BJP. During this year, you pick up any assembly session in Gujarat, Congress has walked out of all of them and did not take up even a single people's issue. Even now, if you look at the worst case of corruption that is visible to the naked eye, that is in the form of Morbi in Gujarat, the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi ji not only has he completely bahishkar kar diya Gujarat ka, but he's also not even sought the resignation of the CM over Morbi. He has not even sought the arrest of the company which is not named in the FIR, arrest of the company's MD which is not named in the FIR. So they have completely given up on Gujarat. They are not looking at Gujarat. Aam Aadmi Party is the only contender, and we are.
So, are you suggesting, Priyanka Kakkar, that without being largely in the opposition, the Aam Aadmi Party at present is playing the role of the opposition by asking those questions, and that will augur well for the party? Is that what you're suggesting?
Maha, I am suggesting that at this time, Aam Aadmi Party is leading Gujarat, both in terms of vote share, both in terms of seat share, both ahead of BJP and both ahead of Congress. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, claim made by Aam Aadmi Party there. Sanjay Kumar, how much does optics matter in a campaign, or is strategy more important?
Maha, I think both are important, but I think strategy can only work if there are optics. If you look at how elections have been, contested or held during last 4 or 5 years, it's about the perception. If you have to create a perception about whether the party is winning or not, if you're not able to create that perception, whatever strategy you make, I don't think that strategy is going to succeed. So optics is really, really important in Indian elections these days.
All right. Rohan Gupta, you just heard the psephologist there talking about optics being a very critical part of an election campaign. So shouldn't the Congress have gone all guns blazing? And then therefore questions that are being asked about why Rahul Gandhi is missing from Gujarat, why is he on a Bharat Jodo Yatra when he should have been campaigning? Aren't those obvious questions that the party should have expected?
See, first of all, I'd like to answer the Hawa party spokesperson. I don't know from where they get this confidence. Let me tell her that it was Mr. Gehlot and Congress leaders who reached Morbi before any other leader, any other party leader. We were the first one to ask for the resignation. We were the first one to ask the questions. So, let's not talk, false things on the national TV, number one. Number two, if you see the ground level situation, I agree, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, it's not that we are not there in optics. When we are having Sankalp Yatra in 175 constituencies, you just go and see our social media pages, what kind of responses we are getting. We are having bike rallies, we are having scooter rallies, we are having Pad Yatras in each and every constituency. So we are not interested in creating a wrong hype on the issues which are not relevant to people of Gujarat. We have gone with the 8 concrete promises which we have already delivered in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. We have gone to 1.5 crore households with the Patrika with these promises. We have taken their contact details and we are touching each and every voter individually in each and every constituency. So let me tell you, low-key doesn't mean that we are not able to create perception or it is only strategy. No. On ground, if you see, people, BJP is afraid of Congress party. That is the only reason they are trying to raise a voice of Aam Aadmi Party, but that is not successful. They have declared their CM candidate. Can our spokesperson tell what is the constituency of their CM candidate? No. They are talking about winning seats in Gujarat. Let me tell you, Gujarat constituencies are 2.5 lakh to 3 lakh voters for any new party like Aam Aadmi Party, which is in deficit of the candidates. It's not easy. They can create the hype in media, but when it comes to ground, they do not have the kind of strength what Congress party has, number one. Right. They do not have voice what Congress party has. It was Congress party during COVID mismanagement or Hooch strategy or Tapi River project or Adivasi issues. Only Congress party fought. This is Aam Aadmi Party which comes like a seasonal party before the elections. The way they went away in Uttarakhand, their CM candidate joined BJP. Their CM candidate, senior leaders joined BJP in Goa. So these people know that they are B party of BJP. Once their purpose is over of cutting the vote, opposition votes, they will run away from the states. So
all right, since Rohan Gupta, you're defending this low-key campaign, Asif Bamla, I want to come to you because there were reports that the Prime Minister, when he was in Gujarat and met with party workers, had warned them about this undercurrent and this silent campaign of the Congress party. If the BJP is confident of making it bigger than their best, then why this message from the PM?
You see, we have to be conscious, low-key, undercurrent, overcurrent, above current in every aspect. You see, as a Prime Minister and as leader, I mean, he himself hails from Gujarat. He's been the Chief Minister there for so many years, over 20 years. He's been the Chief Minister there, so he knows the ground reality. So why should we take a chance? Why do we live, in overconfidence? Let us not undermine our adversaries. We understand, okay, होगा undercurrent. इतने साल हम सत्ता में रहे, गुजरात की जनता ने हमेशा भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ रहा, उन्होंने भरोसा जताया प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व पर। और मुझे तो ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा, ये हमें कह रहे हैं, हमने तो आपकी बात को माना, हमने तो ये कहा हो सकता है आप एक अंडरकरंट हो और चुनाव में ये संभावनाएं हम क्यों न लेके चलें? Why not? Let us take all options into consideration. Plus, I am not able to understand where their leader Rahul Gandhi is campaigning all in non-poll bound states. But where are the elections in Maharashtra? Is coming here tomorrow. What is? I mean, I don't see any requirement here. I mean, we are not even in the corporation election. So, I mean, had he concentrated, I mean, I'm nobody to advise him, but I don't know how the electoral, system works. I mean, had he done his his yatra, Bharat Jodo yatra in these two states which are poll bound, he would have got a good reciprocation. He would have the conversion would have been in votes, and that would have helped them. But I'm sorry about that. But anyways, let me tell you, Bharatiya Janata Party is winning hands down. We have a very fabulously drawn out campaign. The Honorable Prime Minister is at it. He's very focused because Gujarat is हमारे लिए बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण।
Since you advised the Congress party in some sense that they should have put Rahul Gandhi to lead the charge from the front, Sanjay Kumar, I want to come to you. Rahul Gandhi did invest himself in 2017 in Gujarat on the back of the Patidar movement. There was an undercurrent or surge for the Congress party in Gujarat. Do you think that the party should have capitalized on that 5 years down the line, and Rahul Gandhi should have been there, even though, of course, he's not the party president at the moment, but he's still seen as their star campaigner, isn't it?
There's no doubt about that, Maha, because Rahul Gandhi is the leader of the party, even if he does not hold the formal, position of the party president, but he's the leader of the party, he's the face of the party. And if your party is contesting election in an important state, in a state where you have not been able to win an election, but you always had, 42% vote share. So, in that state, I think Rahul Gandhi should have definitely campaigned. The party should have worked hard, but as many of us know, or many of us get a sense that the party is not working very hard on the ground. So, absolutely, there is no disagreement. Rahul Gandhi should have campaigned hard in Gujarat.
Okay, Ajay Umat, you know when Asif Bamla was giving his giving details about how his party is working their way through in Gujarat, you had a smile on your face. You seem to be disagreeing with some of the points. What were those points? And secondly, you said that the Congress party is restricting itself to 127 seats where they are concentrating on. Can this kind of maths actually work on the ground?
Maha, yes, it does. And Professor Sanjay Kumar is sitting here and he would admit the facts that, when Narendra Modi came to Gujarat as Chief Minister, and in the first election in 2002, Bharatiya Janata Party got 127 seats out of 182. After that, in 2007, the score came down to 117. In 2012, it was 115, and in last election, it was 99 only. So, graph was going down, down and down. Percentage-wise also, it has gone down from 52% to 48 and something, and Congress party from 33% to 41.8. So difference between Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress party is only marginally 8%, reduced from 12% to 8%. Number one. Number two, Bharatiya Janata Party has taken this fight very, very seriously, and that's the reason that Prime Minister Narendra Modi comes here frequently, almost 7 to 8 days in a month. Amit Bhai during Diwali, for 6 consecutive days, he was sitting here in Ahmedabad in party headquarters. He had gone to South Gujarat, Central Gujarat, North Gujarat, Saurashtra, and then met everybody. The day election was announced, Amit Bhai sat here for 3 days and spoke to everybody. The point I am making is that on 10th March, Bharatiya Janata Party won 4 out of 5 states. On 10th March evening, the result declared, and on 11th March at 11 o'clock, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was doing a roadshow here in Gujarat, because PM knows that last time it was a nervous 90 score, and they know the impact of Gujarat model would be there in 2024 elections also. So they don't want to take any chance in Gujarat. Aam Aadmi Party is doing very well on the ground in certain pockets, like in Surat, they are doing well. But their candidates are not reaching to the threshold level of winning an election. So they know that in urban areas, Aam Aadmi Party can become a disruptive force for Bharatiya Janata Party also. So BJP is not taking chance in any constituency, and that's the reason that Amit Bhai, Rajnath Singh, Narendra Modi, then Anurag Singh Thakur, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, all the leaders, they are coming here for doing carpet bombing. Okay. Why Prime Minister will go for 20 days in a constituency? So the point I am making, and Narendra Modi himself has told in Central Gujarat that don't undermine the undercurrent. They know that price rise is an issue in Gujarat. Unemployment is also an issue in Gujarat. Frequent paper leakage is also an issue. And during the Corona time, they had to change all their cabinet, including Chief Minister. So they know their reality, and that's the reason that this time they are going to bring new faces, and maybe, so many tickets will be cut. So BJP is very, very confident that they will do a lot of damage control.
All right. Priyanka Kakkar, what works for the BJP with its star campaigner, Prime Minister Modi himself leading the charge from the front for any campaign, and more so for Gujarat? Do you think that same formula can work for the Aam Aadmi Party as well? Because the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, who's campaigning in Gujarat, is receiving a lot of criticism for being away from Delhi when the city is grappling with a serious issue of pollution. Do you think that this could actually backfire for the Aam Aadmi Party?
Maha, if I go into detail of the pollution, on the subject of pollution, it will be derailing the debate. However, I will say this, that pollution is a problem which is faced by in the entire North India, and I don't think anyone is so oblivious that they can contain air, that the air has any administrative boundaries. People understand that very well. So that is one thing. Secondly, we've also done many steps, Maha, but like I said, we'll be diverting from the subject. Coming back to what Ajay ji said, I respectfully disagree, Ajay ji. Even Amit Shah ji had a meeting about 2 weeks ago, an internal meeting where he told his volunteers to somehow contain Aam Aadmi Party under 24%. We've already breached that danger mark. The danger mark set by Amit Shah ji, and we are already the main contenders. One thing. Secondly, I think, Maha, I've given enough time to Congress, which is, it is so dead that the Prime Minister, PM Sir, had to revive it himself by saying, "Chupchap se prachar kar rahi hai." So I don't want to speak about Congress anymore. However, I will definitely say that people have risen up. People are very aware that a historically rich state has been brought in debt by the mismanagement, misrule of BJP in the past 27 years. Today, it is in a debt of 3.5 lakh crores. People are seeing that when the Gujarat model had to be showcased when Trump visited, they had to do a green fencing to hide the Gujarat model, and they had to send his wife Melania Trump to see a Delhi school. People are very aware of the fact that the PM Sir, after 27 years, had to sit in a demo school, and unfortunately, when the Morbi incident happened, the orchestrated murder of Morbi happened, the PM went to there was a hospital which was renovated rato raat so that the PM could visit, and the optics, as Sir said, optics matter, perhaps to cater to those optics. So people are also very aware of the fact now, because one last point, that inflation is the highest in Gujarat. Anything that you get in Delhi at 500 rupees, you will get at 1000 rupees in Gujarat, and Gujarat gets the most expensive electricity in all of India, despite the fact that it is a power surplus state. and it sells its electricity to other states at a cheaper rate than to its own
So
citizens.
we have the last 50 seconds left. Rohan Gupta, Rahul Gandhi is going to be campaigning in Himachal Pradesh
Can I come in?
tomorrow. Do you think a similar announcement will be made for Gujarat? Will Rahul Gandhi go to Gujarat at all?
Absolutely.
He's put some
He's
charges on
coming to
BJP,
Gujarat.
so I should-
Let me tell you, he will do extensive campaign in Gujarat on the break days of Bharat Jodo Yatra. All our senior leaders are here. Today, Ajay Makanji and all general secretaries are here to join the Sankalp Yatra. And let me tell you, it is good for us that our opponents are overconfident. Like we saw that when people were saying 36 seats for Congress in Gujarat in 2017, we could touch 77. I am sure the trailer which people showed to the arrogance of BJP in 2017, there will be final nail in their coffin and the result will come in 2022. We are very confident because
Okay.
we have raised the
All right.
people issues of the people. We have delivered them the solutions. People of Gujarat are interested in solutions to their problem after 27 years of misrule of BJP. They are not interested in fights of A and B party. Every day they are alligating each other. It
All
is a
right.
chota recharge and bada recharge who are surviving only on the advertisement, which we are not going to do.
Okay,
We are going
all
to
right. We'll leave it at that and we'll wait for the 8th of December for the final verdict to be announced by the people of Gujarat. Many thanks to all our panelists for joining us here on the show.